Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I am your host Martin, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about, is Bitcoin range-bound? Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us when the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. Links will be going out right now. There we go. They just went out to Twitch. They want to go out to YouTube, so we'll have to copy and paste it, man. Hopefully tonight's stream won't crash like yesterday's did. Let's see who's in the house. Jeff, what's up? Algron, hey. Preparing for war. What's up, dude? You can smell a rocket fuel in the air. That's good. Good evening, Carthago. Thank you all for being here, guys. Let's get this party rolling, right? Let's get this started, man. Again, if you haven't done it yet, hit the like, right? That's how the algorithm knows that you enjoy the content and they promote it to other people, right? So, it's pretty cool. Right, so let's get started with the market, right? And figure out what is happening here on the cryptosphere. What's up across Canada? How's it going, man? Right on. So let's do this, right? Let's go to market cap, total market cap at first, and then let's start going through this. So Total market cap went up yesterday, 2.56%. So today, Saturday, went up. Tomorrow, starting to reject that 20 again. It looks like we already hit it and we're rejecting slightly. Hopefully we can get above that 20. We'll still have immediate resistance at the, sorry, this is the price of Bitcoin. I'm not a market cap. Why am I not a market cap? I already clicked, there we go. Clicked 3 times, it wasn't going through. There we go, market cap. We did go up, hit that 20. Right now we're rejecting at 20. Oh no. We didn't quite open above it. We just opened above it because, you know, we opened the next day and the 20 just happened to move below us. So in theory, we're still below that 20. And high point to a low point, high point to a low point, and a high point to a low point. There's really nothing bearish right now. We still have this bullish divergence here that could still run us to the upside. And probably what we're seeing, this stagnation here, is that move, right? So we're trying to get this to go up. We'll see, man. I mean, right now, all I'm getting is this bunch of nothingness, right? If we were to zoom out from here and you want to draw this differently, which we could, if we go with the wicks, right? We could just go with the wicks and extend them like this, right? Like that. And we could change the theory that we were within a triangle and now shift it to something like this. Maybe a fallen wedge. That could work. Fallen wedges tend to break to the upside. I don't like that the way that fallen wedge looks though. So we're just gonna leave it the way we had it. And we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do right now. We're facing some kind of indecision, right? Bitcoin dominance at 46.08. Bearish divergence moving down there. Yesterday we gained very little dominance, actually 0%. It's just green. And today we're going plus 0.33% to the upside, so it's fine. At 46.08% of market cap. Bitcoin, $34,503.09. High to low. High to low. High to low. Nothing bearish here. Hitting that 20, rejecting. Again, hoping that we can get above that area, man. What is the bear and bull case at the moment? Heard bear TA and bull TA are screaming in different languages, calling it will go big either way. Yeah, it could be true. Being that, after US shooting stars, get 20,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna see it that low. I mean, it could go there. There are technicals that say yes, we could go there, but I'm not sure we're gonna go down there, man. Neutral at 46.78. I think there's big money involved here that are not going to want Bitcoin to go that low. 4-hour chart, hidden bullish. We're taking that rally on that. Fine. We held support at 33,090. Held and got above yesterday, right? We were here second. We're here live on this candle. Managed to hold that support at 33,309. Got above the 20. Now we're going to go for that 35,000. Got very, very close to it, right? We did hit a high of 34,942. Have not quite hit that 35,000, but that will be the next area of resistance and the area that we need to get above if we want for Bitcoin to go higher. Neutral at 53.90, high point to a low point, positive, less positive, and high to low. So there is nothing bearish here. We're still running off the hidden bullish. Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, we had this bearish divergence yesterday. We're live somewhere on here. We did dip, again, hit that support, and then we just took off, right? We managed to close above that 20, then we bounced to the 20. And just started to bounce. This major move was at 2 in the morning. Well, that's fine. We don't have anything bearish since. Low to high, positive, more positive, and high to a higher high. Now, even if we go to the previous island, that would be this island here, right? This island here, right? So, we are starting to move up. Seems they really wanted to stay above the VWAP. Dude, I haven't looked at the VWAP for Bitcoin. It could be that it's above the VWAP. I'm not sure where the VWAP's at right now. I usually just have the 20 out. And we are neutral here at 56.69. Now, what we are doing is we're starting to create some hidden divergence, right? Hidden divergence from here to here. And we could be trying to go for a retest of that 20, and then we'll see if we get above there. There's a lot of tightness of the Bollinger Bands that is starting to come back in. The movement up, right? The movement up in sideways motion are getting it to where we close that Bollinger Bands. Look at that. Coming very, very tight. Move right now to at 20 and then see if we can expand and explode to the upside. That'll be very, very nice in that hidden divergence. That'll certainly be bullish for the market. Neutral, like I said, at 56, pointing up on the RSI, so that means we're still looking right now for potential action to the upside. We'll see if that is the case. Again, Bitcoin with a move up. On the 1 hour, we target that 20, 34,621, and then above there, 35,000. If we get above that zone, 35,733, and then 36,500. Those are the areas that we could be looking at some resistance when I move up for Bitcoin. let's keep rolling, man. Let's keep rolling. Let's check out Ethereum. All right, so Ethereum had some pattern on a shorter time scale that we're targeting for a potential move to the upside. I think it was, we were looking at 3 rising peaks, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. We'll check it in a second. For some reason on Ethereum, I have these very, very short-term fibs that are not from the daily because they make no sense here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide them, set them to the time scales. Here we had some bearishness, move down, trying to get above. Again, nothing bullish here, right? We had this old bullish divergence, but right now we're just holding. We could say that this hidden bearish, we're moving sideways still, right? We dropped a little bit, but we're still trying to recover, but not gotten higher than the previous high and also not lower than the previous low. And as you can tell, we're more or less consolidating on this upper area. 2,205 again. Ethereum doing good. Yesterday pumped 3.37%. Today going down 0.98%, but it's not too bad for Ethereum. It has been holding on very well to Bitcoin's attempts to move the market down. So we are neutral at 48.88. Let's get to that 4-hour chart. So this might also just have been from the 1 hour. And it was a tiny move. We're targeting a quick move to the upside. So again, low to high, negative, more negative, right? Bullish divergence, hidden, pumping on that, high to low, positive, less positive, and high to low. So nothing bearish, neutral at 57.81. Pointing down, that means that we should be targeting that 20 moving average at 2,150. That will be on the 4 hour. If the 1 hour has data that is not coinciding, could be looking for a move the other way, right? Seems like you really want to stay above that. Would be, well, yeah, I regret that one. Really thought the market would test seller's price. We shall see. Remember here, look, we're looking for this, right? 1, 2, 3. We did drop a little bit more here on that third drop before we started the climb. And we said this could be a good entry, right? On breaking this confirmation line, confirming the 3 rising valleys. That's a move we called yesterday live. We had that measure line here, and I mean the move was not going to be that big. Even at that 4618, we're looking at a 5% rally. It's not going to be a big move, but it could be a good move to the upside, and you could have longed this in theory and have made some really quick good profits. So yeah. We were waiting for that break, right? We got it at 2 in the morning. And then after that, if you didn't get in at the break, you would have gotten here at that 1618. You could have looked for from here to here, right around 2.77%. So, we did know there was that action to the upside, that potential action to the upside. We got it. Now, the 1 hour Ethereum, let's see what we have going on here. Moving down below the 2618. Right now, facing as resistance. We're also below the 20. Looks as though we want to recover low point to a higher point. 674.5. So negative, less negative, right? So we're going higher with less negative momentum and higher on the RSI. Nothing bearish, nothing bullish for Ethereum on the 1 hour. So I'm going to be reserved here. And I'm going to say if Bitcoin moves sideways or pumps a little bit, Ethereum might try to get some of that action as well. If Ethereum drops, but not dramatically, just a small drop, Ethereum might try to hold on against that and potentially try to recover even a little bit better. We shall see. We shall see what's going to happen with Ethereum. Again, I think Ethereum has a lot of bullishness behind it. Let's do Binance. What is happening with Binance? By the way, guys, do you like the new background? Let me know. I'm curious. I think the new background is super dope. Binance in the daily. Low, sideways. So nothing bullish here. We're just moving sideways right now. Everybody else, what's up? Thumbs up. Thank you, man. High to low, and high to low. Neutral at 43.03. Not a lot here. Still above that 50% line, or that 618. Sorry, that's where we're above Binance. 618. Trying to get above that 20 right now, but haven't quite touched it. And it just looks like, we're really struggling to hold on to the support, but we're just not really taking off. So let's go to the 4 hour, man. What is up? Indeed, what is up? That didn't go off. There we go. High to low, right? Bullish divergence hidden. Here, low, lower, negative, more negative, low, lower still. But even from here, if we just track on, right? Track to there, tracks to there, we have hidden divergence. Getting that moving up, getting above that 20. Again, not too bad. High to low, and high to low. Nothing bearish, nothing bullish. Neutral at 52.91. So this is where the market's going on, right? OIO Gron. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a yeah. I don't have anything that says yeah. Sorry, man. We'll see. Maybe next time I'll get some sound on the soundboard that says yeah. Right. Low to high. High to low. There's some bearish divergence here. Not against the RSI, just against the MACD. Getting that action downside. Breaking that 20. Low to high. Negative. I think we're going to be making a little bit more negative momentum here. Yeah, we are. Yeah, about the background. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. There's gonna be some changes that I'm gonna be making here. That's why I was painting the wall white behind me, and that's why this not the usual background. So I had to figure out something to do. So I got some lights with colors, and that's basically just what's going on back here on a white background, on a white wall. Which is interesting. Did you know that soundbar, some Borat? What? Back door, by the way, thanks. It's actually light. Did you know that if you chroma key green light on a white wall, it works like a green screen? That is freaking wild. I tried it today. It does work. It is insane. I just don't like green screens though. There's gonna be some other stuff. I'm getting a desk on. I got part of the desk already, but I'm getting the counter for the desk on Tuesday, I think. Tuesday or Wednesday. And once I set it up, I'm going to be shifting the desk to another location. So everything's going to be looking different. So that's why I was painting the wall. I'm cleaning out this room. This used to be a storage room that I appropriated as a studio / work from home office. But now I'm just going to make it a studio. And the storage is going to go down to a small outside shed that I bought. One of those plastic sheds. And it's just going to be there, man, which is going to be nice. Yeah, cool stuff. Anyways, hitting bullish, trying to pump on that, and we're neutral at 51.43. That is it for Binance. Let's go to Litecoin. Look, I'll show you. I would show you the chroma green. I can show you that. I just need to bring out this. All right. So I'm gonna shift the lights real quick. This is freaking wild. I'll show you guys how this chroma thing works. It is insane. Again, I don't like using chroma key, so I'm just going to show you that it does work. So I'm not like messing around with you guys, but look at this. We'll make both of this green. Are they green now? No, they're not. There we go. Green. Oh, they're blue. What? No, green. Here we go. Right, so now that they're green, this is going to be freaking trippy. Let me go here. I gotta remember where the chroma key thing is. So I'll go here and when I come back here, where is my main screen? When I go there, see, I chroma keyed with light. I didn't need. There's some like stuff there that's a hotspot from the light. Or right there, that's hotspot from the light. But this is pretty sweet, man. I just chroma keyed myself out without the need of a green screen. Isn't that freaking wild, man? That's freaking awesome. Like, you don't need to buy. Like, for some reason, I'm getting hotspots now. But before, when I was testing it out, I was not getting those hotspots, and that was pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna not chroma key myself out again. I was just messing around with this. I was just experimenting. It like freaking works. That is insanely cool. Let me get rid of that chroma key. And let's go back to the main screen. There we go. And let's get the lights back to where they were, right? So that was pretty cool. That was a cool experiment, I would say. Much cheaper, yeah. And if you don't get the hotspots right now, because I shifted the lights before the stream started, so I could get that nice crossing of the blue off to the white. Sorry, is this the blue that I need to change? Oh, I think I had it the other way. So this one needs to go back to red, and then shit, they're both locked. This one goes back to blue. Was this the way I had it? I think this was the way I had it. So there we go. But yeah, isn't that freaking wild that you can like chroma key yourself out with just light? That was amazing, dude. It was like the coolest thing I did. Yeah, way much cheaper than buying green screen, dude. Just paint a wall white, shine some green light onto it. That way you can always have a white wall. And you can get those LED lights. They're like $15, right? You get 2 of them, or something like that. Like small squares, bro. That's so cool. Yeah, I know. For some at some point, I was even thinking about like removing the whole layout that I have, just making myself really small and just get myself somewhere on the screen. But since I'm doing everything with light in the background and I'm well lit, I don't have that problem of casting a lot of shadow off to the back. There's just a small shadow there. But it doesn't affect the chroma key when I key out the green. So that is freaking awesome. Because now I was thinking like maybe I can just float myself in front of a graph and I'm not going to look washed out. Also, I'm not getting a lot of that bleed back onto me, which was really, really cool, man. Yeah, I had it like that. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. UFO, sure, man. I'll put it in the list. Let's keep rolling, man. Binance, let's go to Litecoin. I thought that was the coolest thing today when I experimented with that and I saw that. I was like, oh, can I chroma key the light? Because I started trying to chroma key out the blue. I was like, wait, this has green. Why don't I just chroma key the green out? And I did. It was so amazing. I was like, I like that. So, let's get this going, right? Right, there's some bearish divergence here on Litecoin. Let's get on the daily first, though. High to low, and high to low, I guess, right? Yeah, high to low. Neutral at 42.26. We're not really doing a lot of bullishness here or bearishness. We have this strong bullish. Try to rally, hit that 20, rejecting, but not really getting above that 20 moving average. We want to see that move. Right now, we're also failing to drop, so we could say that this bullish divergence strong is still carrying us on, preventing us from dropping, but we just have not broken that 20. Breaking that 20 would be probably extremely beneficial for Litecoin. So we need to get above $163 as well. Let's go to that 4-hour, man. High to low, and high to low. Nothing here that is bearish. Last thing we have is this hidden bullish. We're rallying on that. Felt to get higher than the previous highs when that's the target to beat. So right now it could go down again, and we're just consolidating, right? We're doing this right now. So just to get the flow for what we're doing, right? It would probably look something like this. It could, right? Or we're making a triangle. Could also be that we start to drop because we're not strong enough, right? But if we felt to drop lower than this previous high, we could start to make that triangle. That would be interesting because then it would just be consolidation happening, right? Which again would be kind of slightly boring, I would say, for the market. Here on this last bit, we created some divergence. So from here to here, we have some bearish divergence, right? Strong bearish divergence. Low to high. I would say sideways and low to high as well. So there's nothing here that is bullish right now, unfortunately. So as for Litecoin, let's go to RSR. I lost RSR. Oh, here it is. I was like, I couldn't find it. I was like, it's right below Litecoin. I just couldn't see it. All right, so on the daily, we had some bearishness. We did move down. Right now, yesterday we pumped with Bitcoin and the rest, 5.56%. We still have not gotten above that 20. Again, right now, slight rejection, just like the rest of the market. Neutral at 40.63. 4-hour chart. Dude, high to low, and high to low. Neutral at 52.10. So not a lot. 1-hour chart. Low to high, high to low. There is bearishness. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high, nothing bullish, strong bearish, moving us down, getting below at 20, rejection, spinning top on the last candle, means indecision. Right now we're getting a, I would say it starts to look like a hammer, but we'll see. We'll see how we finish this candle. Right now would not be too bad. That'd be it for our SAR again. Really, we're not really doing a lot. It's some bearish divergence. Yes, we did pump and that was fine, but it's not like super crazy out there, right? Let's go to ICP. Also, not a lot of patterns. I mean, I was just glad that, you know, a small pattern of on Ethereum played, but, you know, don't have a lot of patterns being built right now. Particularly not patterns being respected, I would say. Someone said they wanted to CP. I'm kidding. Someone said ICP, so I'm going to check it out. Right. Low, lower, low. Low, slightly lower here as well. Look, if I zoom in. Right, low, lower. On this last bit, there's some bullish divergence. This is very, very slight. But it is there. We're technically, right? It's starting to get tongue twisted there, man. Not cool. Low point to a high point, right? So this is what I'm looking at right now. Bullish divergence, strong, potential actually the upside. Pump, get above the 20, struggling to stay above the 20. Got above it again, but we're still testing it. Could be that we get a pump here, man. I mean, I'm not gonna really say we're gonna pump until we look at smaller time scales, but it could be that if we hold above this 20 and with the tightness that we have in the Bollinger Bands, we could be trying to go for some move to the upside. Let's go to that 4 hour. We're also tightening on the Bollinger Bands. We had this bullish divergence, right? This bullish divergence, so we pumped on that. Then on this rally, we did create some bearish divergence. We're starting to go down there a little bit, so here we go, right? Low to high, negative, more negative, right? So with that, we have this bullish divergence, right? Hidden, and we're taking a rally on hidden bullish. High to low, positive. It's positive, high to low. Nothing here. Neutral at 55.81. Let's go to the 1 hour, man. On the 1 hour chart. High to low. I mean, I wish we would have looked at this yesterday, man. We probably would have seen something like this developing. Yeah. Turn from here, negative, positive, and low to high, right? Then short term, there is bearish divergence. Huge buying volume coming again. I hope so, Carthago. I hope there's huge buying volume coming again. Bearish divergence strong, going down, hitting that 20, trying to hold on support, right? Because we closed right below it, but we're rejecting lower prices. And that could be key for ICP. Could start a pump from here, man. Just watch out. Needs to get above this previous high. If we don't get above this previous high and confirm closing above it, we might start to go down. But even if we get above this previous high, just take into consideration that we're going to be going to a higher point, and we're still going to be coming from a high point to a lower point and anchoring the bearish divergence the way we want to anchor it, which is from a high point to a lower point. And also here, right? So we need to see some strength behind the move getting above this point. If we don't get above this area with a lot more volume that we had back here, probably not be a good area to get in, right? Because there's not going to be volume. That means the market could go down still. All right, so just watch out for that. Let's go to ADA. You are welcome, Preparing for War. Thank you very much for being here. On the daily, high to low, low to high, bearishness, sideways. Still below 140. We did close above it yesterday. We're not confirming it yet today. We're slightly below $1.40. We need to get above that zone and even get above this 382 before I start climbing back up again. But we are okay. We're slowly climbing. At least we're above that 20 moving average. For our chart, we're looking at some hidden bullish, pumping in that. Awesome. Low to high, high to low, right? Very, very likely. Yep. High to low. hidden bearish. Let's anchor this here on the 4-hour chart. And then from here to here. And here we're going sideways. So hidden bearish, moving down on that. Might go for that 20 moving average at $1.36. That'll be the target I will be aiming for at least. We're in 1256.41. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. Bearish divergence, move this down, right? We're live here. We did move down slightly more, at least on wicks. Managed to pump slightly higher, and guess what? We created bearish divergence. Look at that, beautiful. We hit the 382. And now we're rejecting it, right? We hit it almost spot on, but we hit it with divergence. So that's what we look for, right? When we're gonna get a resistance and we have divergence, particularly bearish divergence, we know there's gonna be a chance for us to reject, right? So that's some stuff we wanna keep in our mind. As we set up our trades, it's stuff that we look for, right? Resistances. That's why it's important to have good areas of resistance. Here, with resistance, I would not have gotten in unless we have broken. Maybe if we had divergence, maybe look for a back test. And if that back test comes, it looks as though we're going to start rallying again, probably open a position because we're strong enough to try to get higher. But getting to the zone with divergence, seeing that we're not holding it, yeah, right? I wouldn't be opening a position because there's a chance of rejection, which is precisely what we got. Now, low to high, negative, more negative. There's some hidden divergence here of the bullish kind. So we're looking for a hidden bullish, and we could be going for a retest of that 20 at $1.41. Wouldn't be too bad to see Bitcoin go there, even if I anchor from here. We still have that divergence, right? Nothing against the RSI. Neutral at 50.15. Still pointing up, so we could still be looking for action to the upside. Bitcoin play ball. We should be seeing ADA go up still. Someone said OMG. Let's do OMG, man. Well, Andrew's project's not on the list yet, so let's put UFO also. I have two OMG opens. I think this one's the one we look at. Let's get on that daily. Low, lower, low, negative. We do have an island here, right? That's why we didn't call it, but you know. We're trying to get above that 20, which is fine. We probably had bullishness here on the 4 hour as well. Bullish divergence. We created that hidden bearish, but we failed to drop lower than the previous low. So the bullishness still takes hold. We rally still. Sorry guys, something in my eye. It's itching. My eye, it itches. Bro, what's up? Sorry, we have a hidden bullish divergence, so potential action to the upside. We're pumping on that. Now we're going slightly higher still. And we're going to be creating strong bearish divergence. And that would mean we should be looking for some action to down. So we have it against the MACD and the RSI. So with that, moving down, going for that 20 potentially. That 20 sitting at $4.19. Right now we're sitting at $4.43. It will be around a couple percentage point drops, maybe 5% or so. Here, I'm just checking we're going higher, we're also going higher, and we're also going higher. So nothing bearish on Omiza Go. Not even here. We're just moving down, probably following the market and the bearish divergence that we had on the other timescales. Mainly 4 hour. Here we can see that we dropped below at 20, open below, and right now we're reversing and trying to get above that zone, which is fairly good. So, can Omiza Go rally and hidden bullish? Yeah, has strong bearish. If hidden bullish plays, again, it just means the bullish indicators are starting to take a hold again, and the market could be feeling bullish. But we shall see. Let's go to UFO. Andrew, what UFO you want me to look at? Just say UFO, bro. But I think This one, UFO wrap Ethereum. I'm gonna assume is this one. Right? Nothing here. It took a massive drop after some days, and right now it's just been slowly climbing, getting above the 20, which is fine. On a daily, we don't have anything, so let's go to the 1 hour. I think it's the only thing we're going to be looking at here. All right, so in the 1 hour, right, we're going up, and as we're going up, all of the time, we're still making positive momentum. We've just been coming down. So, Andrew, I mean, I wouldn't go too much into detail onto this analysis because we don't have a lot of data. I may want to have to hide us 20 that Bollinger Bands because it was screwing around with the way this looked, but what I'm gonna try to do right now is fib this, see if we can get better areas. We can see that high to low, and we're starting to climb back up. We need to get above that 236. I'm not sure if this data here is right. I mean, there is a couple bars going up, even on the daily, right? We have those bars going up and then dropping massively. So it could be that it pumped and it just took a massive dump and it's trying to climb again. We really don't have a lot else to go on here for UFO. But that is it, guys, right? We've been live for 40 minutes. The chat is not pumping. Guys, thanks for being here. Again, if you like what we do, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, right? Do those things. Thanks for choosing to spend time with me on this awesome Saturday. I really hope you enjoy it. Let's keep rolling. Carthago says, I'm running the Trader's Reality Indie on TV. Bunch of volume candles. Makes you wonder if the market makers building shorts, though. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure if they're making shorts right now. I didn't know Trader's Reality had an indicator. Interesting. Viral Video, what is up, bro? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you for being here, man. Let's go back to the corn. Ooh, look at that, hidden bullish. Bitcoin trying to rally. Great. Sorry, I didn't look for this bearishness here, but there was some bearish divergence here in the 1 hour. I just ignored it when I did the first run through. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, right? It's a slanted bearish divergence. Slanted bearish divergence. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum probably also had this, and I didn't call it for it. Like the new background, solid. It has like an iPod commercial from 2005. Yeah, that's not the intention though. I am getting things like I was painting the wall. That's why I don't have anything, and the only thing I could get was some lights that I already received. That I was gonna use for the stream, particularly to light the background. So that is why it's here. Oh, thank you for being here, El Producto. El Producto. What is your producto, man? What product are you? Again, as we were coming higher, we created that bearish divergence, right? We can see it here, created. Going down on that, slightly flagging, right? Not worried about it. I was more happy to see this play out and getting at least very, very close to that 3618. So very, very nice rally on it. It was like 5%. I think I can't remember how much we said we were running on this. It wasn't that big of a run, but you know, it's still a good run. You could have longed this and still made some very nice profit. 3% rally. Not too crazy. You could have gotten in around that 50% if you were feeling a little bit wild, which is sometimes what I do. I usually call my entries around the 50%. You will be earning a 4.4. And why would I enter at a 50%, right? Why would I enter at a 50%? Well, if you think about it, when you enter here at a 50% retrace on the way back up, you're basically giving yourself a 50-50 out. So if you were to have entered here, right, you would have been on a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, right? Because you could have won that small percentage point to the upside, that small 50%, or get a small 50% to the downside, right? So it could have gone either way. So after you start seeing the rally, if you want to risk it, you could be getting in here with your stop loss at 0%, which again, in this case, it would have been a very, very small move. We're talking about like fractions, right? Getting in here to the downside, we would be looking at, 0.75, and then to the upside, we're also looking at, it looks different though, but 0.42%. But you're almost entering it on a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, which if I get to show as this, right, long position, just put it here, and I tighten it to that 0, and then I tighten it here to that 1, right, there we go. So 0.77, 0.75 to the downside, we're looking at almost at a 1-to-1 risk reward, right? So 1.03. So when you enter at that 50%, basically what you're doing is you're sort of hedging. You know it could go higher, but you're not really risking too much. And look at this, we're not even talking about 1% to the downside, right? It wasn't a big play, but getting in here at this level and seeing it rally all the way up here, right, at least to here, you could have gotten at least 4.46%. And you were only risking 8.75%, right? So your risk reward becomes 5.92, right? Johnson, the Discord is free. You can check it out. You get access to everything. Just let us know who you are and you'll get access to whatever, man. And you need to pay. The content here is free. All right. Just if you want the memberships, it's just so you can get the small, cool, little, icons that we have for this. And even then I would tell you probably wait, because we're going to be shifting channels here soon. We're going to be creating a new State of Crypto channel. It's not going to be called the State of Crypto. It's going to be something different. And the reason behind that is because we're non-searchable on Google. Sorry, man, I dropped something. We noticed that when people look for us on Google, we don't come up as like even our videos don't come up. So what we're trying to do is basically go and create a new channel and probably drive traffic through there. But yeah, if you like the Discord, still gonna be the same. You can go join it. All the information again here is free, so no need to pay, bro. Right, so oh, that's nice. I'm waiting for that to come in. There we go. It didn't come with a message. Love. Thank you very much for that.
Say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome. Thank you very much. How do I like hot? I'm not sure. I haven't looked at Holo. We can check it out. Let me just finish explaining why this entry would have been good, right? You could have played it for 4%. You could have longed. So you could have even used leverage. Right now, the market's not making the wildest moves. So if you want to make a profit, you kind of have to use leverage if you want to trade actively. Otherwise, I mean, it's just kind of boring, right? Like 4%, yeah, you don't get it every day, but it's also not the wildest. And again, you're risking a little bit more. There's a risk you could have gone to 1, rejected, even go to that 786, rejected, come back down. But again, like I said, here, the risk reward to that lower point here, you're still almost in a 1-to-1, right? So 1.1, and I'm almost spot on here for that risk reward. So you're looking at a 1.1 risk reward ratio. It's not too bad. You're still earning a little bit, you know. So sometimes it's okay to enter a little before confirmation. If you fail, you're not taking a big hit, like less than 1%, right? You could have set your stop loss here, would have sold automatically, and then, you know, if it goes down, it goes down. But at least we're looking at this early detection yesterday. We were here. We're looking for this to happen somewhere around here. I even had this line slightly higher to somewhere around there. And we adjusted today to get it to where it actually went, which is here. There we go. All right, so even a little bit lower, man. I'm struggling to pinpoint this again. There we go. Sort of close. That's enough. I'm not going to be happy until I leave it the way it was. There we go. Right. So again, very nice play here. Again, you could have, like I said, enter early, a little bit early. I don't always recommend entering early. You got to look at the strength of the market. But, you know, you would enter at 50%. Again, a little bit better rate returns than if you would have entered here, right? If you would have entered here, you're risking, depending on where you want to exit. And I would say if you're entering here, usually exit around that 50%. or the 618, right, or the 382 in this case, the downside. So we'll be looking at a move from here to here. You're looking at almost a 1% drop, but still you're only looking at around 3.66% gain. So it's not the best gains. So with this one, you would have gotten 3.66, but you're a little bit more secure because you're waiting for confirmation. This one, you're risking a little bit more, but you also get a little bit more reward for that risk that you're taking, right? So on the smaller one, again, you could be performing a little bit better, right? So two different entries for the same play. Again, 4%, 3%, right? It just depends on how you risk it. Risk reward here is 3.9. Risk reward here is 5.87. So you're getting better reward for your risk. And you're not risking that much, right? You're actually risking less and gaining more, or aiming to gain more, right? So that's things that you gotta look for, right? Let's go to Holo. What? Yo. Love. Thank you very much for the kind donation. I really appreciate that.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary. That is
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. That is very cool. Thank you very much. It's some, what is this, the graphic? It looks like a PlayStation controller. Sunglasses perpetually fall onto video game controllers. Proud face. Awesome. Thanks. Let's go to Holo. I gotta look for hot, I guess. Hot. Here we go. That was very cool. Thank you very much for that. USD. So we have looked at this before. I just can't remember when we looked at this last. Right on. So let's see this, man. All right. So high, we're coming low. Right here, also high. We're coming low. High, low. Hollow is sitting at 0.005. So half a cent almost, right? Half a cent almost. Low, lower, negative, less negative, right? And then here we're still coming lower and even less negative still. Let me bring in the 20 moving average. We're below it, but I just want to see how we're rejecting. That is cool, man. Let's get this here on the daily. And get this from here to here, man. Are we crashing down? Are we crashing down? I'm not sure. Canada, did it start to go down? Is it heavily going down or something? I'm not sure. Here again, we have this bullish divergence, right? Strong, and even here, but we're not getting that strong move to the upside. We're just struggling. Don't want to see this. We want to see this getting above that 20. Here we had it. We hit the 20. We're just flirting with that 20 for the longest time. Broke farther down. Again, we're down sideways. Oh, man. Those MM crypto and bull TA, what? Neutral, 40.61. Let's go to the 4 hour. Sorry, no, before we go to the 4 hour, let me come back here. And what I want to do is I want to get some fibs out for Holo. I don't want pinpoint accuracy because this is all a blur. It was almost a fraction of a cent, so I really don't care about there. It's not going to impact too much on the larger move, but I just want to see where we're at, and we're below that 786. I might zoom out a little bit more just so I can get that bottom over here, right? And I'm looking at a bottom down here, and we're still, see how much it didn't even affect it. We're still below that 786, right? So I want to see if by doing that small adjustment we were above that 786. So I'm going to zoom out even farther, and we can. That's the lowest point, so that's fine. We can know now that we are below the 786. All right. Tell me that this invite may be expired. We don't have permission. All right, it could be expired, man. It could be that it expired. We do tend to remove the invites semi-often, so we don't get a bot attacks onto the server. But if you give me a second, I'll send you a new one. I'll send you a new one, my friend. It's no worries. Everyone's invited. Everyone can be part of the community. There we go. What I'm gonna do then, since now you told me that it's expired, I'm gonna update here on the stream deck. The links to the Discord. I just got a new one, so it could be that the old one expired, or we pulled it down to not have bots. We don't like them bots bugging people or servers. All right, so it's going out again. New link, and I'm just basically gonna post this one on the pin it at the top of the chat, right? So you guys can have a fresh link. Ooh, I didn't go there. There it is. Let's place pin. There we go. All right. Yeah, you missed data, man. I can do it in a recap. And then someone said, if we dump, do you think Ethereum will head to before the massive point? Well, all right, we're gonna look at Ethereum again. Look for areas of support when we move to the downside. Let me finish Holo though. So Holo, we got this move again, trying to rally, failing to get above that 786. Nothing too crazy. 4-hour chart. All right, so fibs are not coming through. I need the fibs to come through. I want to see. I mean, I know we're below that area, but I want to see if there's anything that could get us to go above that area. See, you want to go on the 4-hour. There we go. All right, so we hit rejected with divergence, probably. Let's see. Right, high, low, low, high, right? There's bearish divergence here, strong, and part of the reason that we're rejecting, right? We had nice volume here on the rally. Next candle didn't have a lot of volume. And we're unable to sustain prices because of the bearish divergence, right? Low to high, negative, more negative, hidden bullish. And we're starting to stagnate here on this move, right? Look at this. The last, since June the 21st, we've just more or less moved kind of sideways, slightly upsloping, right? So from here to here, from here to here. Neutral at 51.27, right? Got above that 20, which is fine. Now come back down, hit it as support, right? Very close. Might be trying to get a bounce. If we reject that 20, next target would be that 786 right here around the 0.6 cents, right? Right now sitting at 0.59 cents. So it's not the biggest move. So 6.3 here. We'll see how it behaves. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. Low to high, low, high, and low to high. So there's nothing bearish here. We're creating some hidden bullish though. Hidden bullish divergence, right? So let's get that there. Let's go here and from here to here. And this would suggest stagnation, maybe action to the upside. So we should be targeting that 20 moving average at 0.60. That'll be a target for Holo. Something about ADA real quick. So whoa, cool. Vaporware aesthetic. I'm not sure what vaporware is. What the hell is vaporware? What? Vaporware aesthetics? Dude, what is vaporware? Jason Mano, what's up, dude? I'm not sure what vaporware is. Awkward. Let me know what you mean by that. So I'll tell you whether or not it's vaporware. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. All right. So there's a question about Ethereum real quick. Where could we drop if we do drop? So Bitcoin was going down. Let's go to the 1-hour Bitcoin again. Yo, 1-hour Bitcoin still trying to rally. So getting to that 20, right? That was the target we were looking for. So we're okay. Let's go to ETH. ETH on the 1 hour. We're gonna look at the daily for a drop. So drop for ETH, right? Primary target for a drop would be here at 1,845. Secondary drop 1,700. And then we do have supports on the way down, and then down here we do have a lot of areas that we manufacture. So we don't see them a lot. That is fine. Here the moves were a little more wild, so we do get this larger areas of movement. Here's our all-time high. So here we can say there might be an area for rejection. I just haven't done all these lines, but you know, we could say that there's an area here. Looking back down here, there might be something around this zone, but we don't get a lot of clarity here, right? So it is interesting. Anyways, area still down, so we do have it covered. There's a lot of areas down there that we could move to, right? And we know those targets. So if we start to move down, you'll be informed. Let's go to ADA. High to low, low to high, high to low. Neutral at 49.08. Someone asked something about the Discord earlier. I think it was Johnson R. Dude, again, the Patreon thing is just basically a support thing. If you feel like you want to support the channel with a membership, I haven't really done anything for Patreon yet. We're gonna be shifting the channel, like I said. It's just something that if you want to donate $5 a month just to support the channel, that's it. There's nothing that happens on the Patreon right now. So sometimes I posted stuff, just not a lot. When there's patterns on crypto, I'll post about that. And if I can manage to shift this into a full-time gig, then yes, I will be able to post a lot more, because I'm going to be able to search the markets more efficiently. So, yeah, where is that Patreon stuff? Patreon chat, right? So we do put trade setups sometimes there on the Patreon. It's not as often though, but there are trade setups, and then there's people talking there. But yeah, some trade setups here. Right. Cool stuff. Again, free stuff. If we hit those 500 levels, sell everything you own and buy more. Yes. So Cardano was a question. Recap. So Cardano on the daily, we did get above $1.40. Right now we're struggling. We're undoing the gains of the previous day. So basically negating whatever we had. Again, spinning top, not a lot happening right now. Smaller spinning top, and still on the indecision at $1.39.5. So $1.39.5. We'll just call it there. Again, we have bearish divergence, action downside. We could be going for a hit at 20. That move would put Cardano hitting $1.36. There's nothing bullish right now on the 4 hours, so we're just waiting to see if this is going to be the move. Neutral on the RSI at 55.80. On the 1 hour chart, we have this hidden bullish, and that is basically what's helping us to rally a little bit, and that is part of the reason that we're moving up and sideways right now, because we have this hidden divergence. Now remember, hidden divergence is tricky because we can keep on dropping. We'll just keep on making more negative momentum. We'll still have hidden divergence. So this is the hardest one. Hidden divergence, I think bearish hidden divergence is one of the hardest ones to confirm whether or not it's going to hold. Strong, usually we do hit it. Medium, we usually do hit it. Weak, not all the time. And then the hidden divergence is just a little bit more awkward to time as to where it could trigger. So Ethereum opening going slightly red. That means Bitcoin opening went slightly on the red also. Very likely. Yep, they're all following each other, and it's a rejection of the 20, right? We closed right at the 20. That 20 was at 34,623. We closed at 34,619. So we could say, even though we're slightly below the 20, that we closed at the 20 right now, we're facing rejection upon opening. Not the end of the world, nothing too crazy happening. It's all good. On a rejection of the 20, we could aim for a drop again, support at 33,000. Bitcoin has been floating more on these areas lately, so we might be manufacturing more support around this zone, right? I just haven't gone look for it yet, but we could be manufacturing support around this area. Right, 30,000 and change. Maybe the 4 hour might give us a clearer look. But usually the move is, once we break this zone, we try to go to that higher area, and then once we break below, we do try to come to this lower area. So we could say that we did draw this line afterwards, because it was from 35,700 to 33,300, and we drew that 35,036, because we noticed that we started to stop there a little bit on the way up and on the way down. And here we also got a rejection, very close to rejecting. We might have something here acting as a support because, you know, we're rejected here. We're holding support here. So I'll just draw it to show you what I'm looking at. So I just drew that line here at 34,151. Again, look, rejection of this area, right? Support at that area. Support again at this area, right? Until we finally broke it. Here we burst through. So it might not be the strongest, but it could be an area of support. I'll just leave it out there for now. That's one I was telling you on the 1 hour that could play, or that we could be looking for. On the 1 hour, obviously, it's not going to match as well as it did on the smaller time, on the larger time scale, you know. But I usually just have them show through. At least for this Bitcoin chart, I let them show through the different hour, because sometimes, even though it was a resistance on the 1 hour, it could still become a resistance on the daily or the 4 hour, and that's usually why I let them show through. If I had a different chart for this, and I wanted just to concentrate on every time frame or every time scale, I would just leave that there, man. Right? Vapor wave. All right. I'm not sure what vapor wave is. I'm gonna have to check it out, bro. I'm still in the same thing. Vapor wave is a what? Smooth jazz elevator, R&B launch. What? 80s and 90s. I'm not sure what that is. It just shows like a digital background like this. I'm looking for it. So, no, I'm just going for a, you know, whatever, man. It's just I'm painting the wall. I'm gonna get the desk, so I gotta, like, this used to be a storage room. I need to clean it out. Gonna move everything to a small storage shed that I bought. So with that, took advantage and I painted the wall white. It's gonna make it easier for me to play with colors, put lighting, put, you know, other stuff onto it, like this lighting that it's, you know, not taking a lot. Better than the Christmas lights that we had. I tried green and red. It wasn't looking too good though. And then once I get the better LED lighting for this, it just might look a lot better. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Once I get the new desk, camera set up and everything, I'm gonna be playing with that. So there might be a day in the next week or so that there's not gonna be a stream because I'm gonna be setting up and getting everything ready for the new setup that I'm gonna have. And I will take a picture of the old setup and the new setup so you guys can see the difference. It's gonna be a massive difference. Because right now I'm on an old kitchen table that I purposed for this, and I'm gonna have an actual physical desk because I got tired of being here on this table, and I decided to go for the desk, and you know, it's gonna make the stream a lot better. This will know when to go over. I think we're gonna be calling it a stream here soon. Breakout. Yeah, we're getting above that 20. We're not really going wild, but you know, we are trying to move above that 20, which is fine. Let's go to the half hour, see if we can find something there. I mean, might be something interesting, right? There could be something interesting. You still think tying red and green lights to Bitcoin movements would be cool AF? Yeah, that would be nice. I'll probably have to get that on the on the 1 minute, on the second chart, so they actually switch to what second Bitcoin is doing, right? Well, it says I like this background much better. Just IMO. Thanks, I appreciate it. I like this background also a lot better. It's gonna be different though, right? This is just temporarily because, like I said, I'm moving stuff out of this room so I can actually set up a proper studio office here, and that's gonna make it different. So it's gonna be nice though. I'm about to form a hammer. Yes, we're gonna make Mjolnir. And then we're gonna pump on that. Pump with Mjolnir on our hands. By the way, if you don't know, Mjolnir is Thor's hammer. Live data and some technical engineering? Yeah, probably. Again, hidden bearish, putting that pressure on the price. Low to high, negative more, negative low lower, so some hidden bullish, and all we're getting right now is sideways motion here in the half hour. Which could coincide with what we're looking at on the larger time scales. We'll see in a second. Right, look at that 1 hour. Right, look, that bullishness hidden from a different point though. But hidden bullish and then strong bearish here. 30-minute, again, bearish, strong, hidden bullish. So, also remember that this is starting to look like yeah, I don't want to anchor it from down here, but we here had upslope consolidation, broke to the downside, hidden bullish. Could try to get that rally happening, right? Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some, I might make something cool here in the background. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but it looks cool right now. Look at this. It's awesome. And I don't have anything back there. Right? Plus, you know, the camera does the bulky effect. So even if I put something way back here, which the wall is still very far away from me, by the way, you can't get depth. You don't get the sense of depth because there's that bulky effect that blurs the background. So you don't even get a clear picture of the background. And that just makes this blend so much better, man. Ooh, look at that. I got beer hookup tonight. Ooh, wife came through. That is awesome. I haven't had beer, I think in like 2 weeks or so. It's awesome. But look at that, man. It's nice. Though instead of getting tea, I got beer. That's great. Smash bought some extra XRP. Right. There's something about XRP, right? Apparently a judge got something on them. And that's someone was saying that yesterday, right? Again, I haven't seen any on that, but apparently that dirt could be interesting. Look, getting above that 20, trying to go higher. Let's go to 1 hour. Yay! Getting above the 20. Look at Strike. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, you don't get to see that sense of background. The back of the wall is kind of fudged. So if I go back here carefully, trying not to hit the lights. And see, like I don't even get, like that's a wall. I just touched it, so it's a little bit farther back. Now I gotta scoot over. So yeah, it's about 4 feet or 5 feet or so, maybe. Yeah, about 4.5 maybe. It's cool. Cheers. Happy husband, happy life. Yes, I know. Not bias. I really like it in the background. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's just today I was just testing it, so I might like when I was playing with the chroma key. I usually don't like chroma key because I believe having a background and having things in the background shows personality or shows part of the personality you're trying to convey. But once I get the desk and the camera set up, I already got a painting that I'm gonna hang on the back. That painting is amazing AF. It's so cool. I won't show it and I won't spoil it until you guys see it live when I get the new setup going. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a frame, just a basic frame on wood. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a LED strip around the painting so it shines light from the sides. It's gonna look nice. I just gotta figure out how to use those the LED light strips. I never used them before, so yeah, I like the new background as well. And that's gonna be awesome. Once I get that, it's gonna be very, very nice. So, what else, guys? What are we gonna talk about? What else do you guys want to talk about? There's new stuff coming through. I'm excited. Like yesterday, I set up this new monitor here that I didn't have. It just helps me out a lot. That's where I have my OBS, I have the playlist, I have the coin list. It's cool because before, all that used to be crammed on this screen. And here's where I'm monitoring the YouTube stream, making sure everything's running. It's where I have restream the chat. You know, when I get my full setup, I'm going to have 4 screens. And that is just going to give me so much screen real estate. It's going to allow me to do everything the way I need to and have a more awesome stream. And I'm also going to have the camera set up on something different. I'm going to have a better angle. It's just going to be amazing. And all that is thanks to your kind donations that have come through. Also taking profit on some trades. But your kind donations and the profits that I took are allowing me to get all this new setup. I bought a new laptop. It just got delayed again. That's fine. There's a shortage of parts. They're kicking the can now until August for delivery, ETA delivery August. And I'm thinking it might also get delayed until September because I've seen that same laptop on other websites being delayed until September. So there are no Asus laptops right now. Or at least the ones I want, they're not there, right? Yeah. Well, I agree with you, Carthago. XRP could be a good investment, right? So, guys, if you haven't done it, hit that like, hit the bell, hit the sub, right? You can join us on Discord. The only bad thing about chroma keying myself out is that Seamus, I'm not gonna be able to get Seamus here because Seamus is green. So if I chroma key green, I'm gonna get screwed. And blue, I can't chroma key. I already tried it. It washes me out completely. So not with the lights, right? Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. We've been live for about an hour and 15. I just got a beer, so I can chill. You know, just you guys need to chat for me to be able to talk back to you guys. So what do you like about the stream? What do you not like about the stream? Let me know. Let's go to the main screen so you guys can see the chat. There we go. We can keep on looking at the Bitcoin chart as it tries to move. Right now, seeing this move tells me that we could be trying to aim for 35,000, but remember, we need to get above this zone. Right, our line to get above here. It's there where I put that ray. That is the line that we need to get above. If we don't get above this line, we're gonna struggle here on the corn. Right. We're gonna make it a different color. We like you, man. Well, thank you, Johnson. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I like you guys too. So again, that's the area that Bitcoin needs to get above, right? Rejecting that area and closing below that area doesn't do us any good. That bearish divergence still takes hold. We can still go for a drop to, you know, the 20 again, or even 34,000. Right now we're above that 20, which is good. We just need to maintain above that 20. You like my voice? We like your voice. So that sounds like it's a couple of people. I'm not sure who is we, Johnson, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hi, Court Jesus says, so if we can chat more, you can stay longer. Yes. Hi, Court Jesus, thanks for being here, man. I hadn't seen you.
What's up?
Yeah, I mean, guys, I mean, this is a thing, right? Oh, you and your girl, awesome, dude. Thanks, I appreciate it. Lilith, it's a relaxing stream. I know. Perfect for the end of the day. I know. We don't FUD, we don't FOMO, right? We're not like here crying when the market drops. We're also not here promising that the market's going to go to the moon, right? We just keep it real. Still an hour early for me, but totally understandable. Yeah. I mean, dude, I wish I could come an hour earlier. I might do something when I launch the new channel. When I launch a new channel, the state of crypto is still going to be here. The thing is, the state of crypto is a non-searchable term on YouTube for some reason, and you don't get hits in the channel. Even though we have over 600 videos published, you don't get any hits from YouTube. They'll send you to other videos or other content instead of this videos from the channel. Even when you use the hashtag. Oh, awesome, dude. Thanks, Hiker Jesus. Yeah. So what I was saying here is when I get into the new channel, we're non-searchable. And if you put the hashtag instead of crypto, YouTube doesn't show you our videos. It shows you the videos of what videos does it show? It shows you the videos from Facebook, not the videos from YouTube. So they rather, like, for some reason, Google much rather promote the Facebook videos than the YouTube videos for the state of crypto. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start a new channel, and that new channel is just basically gonna be the same content, but the state of crypto. All I'm gonna do here is gonna come live every night, do just Bitcoin, and that's it. We're done, right? Come in, do a quick analysis for Bitcoin, leave, and then start the new channel. That's gonna become the new state of crypto, and then after a while, the state of crypto will just phase out, and I'll just keep it as a reserve channel for whenever the new channel, if something happens, it gets taken down or whatever. We'll shift people from that channel to the state of crypto to watch, which is gonna be awesome. NG, hello. How come the 24-hour volume drop but price is the same? It's easy. Volume and price are not related sometimes. I'll show you why. Volume and price does not necessarily have to correlate. High volume does not necessarily mean you're gonna increase in price, you're gonna drop in price. It all comes down to the book, right? You have an order book, and you'll usually see it on the exchanges. If you look at the graph, it'll be looking something like this, maybe. Have a volume here for the red, and then you'll have a volume here for the green, right? Your orders here, and this is always fighting, right? They're moving that way or you're moving that way, right? So you have your buying orders. You have your selling orders. I can't dry it. You have your buying orders here, and then you have your selling orders here. Right? You're always fighting. If you don't have volume, that means that this is not moving either way. So, do I have? Let me see if I have something open here that I can show you for that. The thing is, when I'm live, I'm not signed on to any of the into any of the exchanges. But let's see if I can show you the order book here for something. I'm trying to find someone that might have it automatically. Ooh, that is weird. Is Poloniex down? Can you guys confirm? Poloniex says side not reached. That's interesting. I had money there, so I'm worried about that now. Hope like they didn't like freaking leave with everyone's money. What? All right, so I can also not join Coinbase, which is weird. All right, so sometimes you're gonna get the sometimes you're gonna get the chart that looks like this, and you're gonna see prices fighting each other, and you'll see those graphs move real quick. But here, it's another way you can see the price book, right? So you have your spread 4.1 to 4.3, and again, if no one's buying here or selling here, or there's massive volumes on either side, and there's low volume, that means that there's not a lot of money being bought. You just might see the shift here between these two areas, right? But that's about it, though. So if you don't have volume, price is not moving a lot. If you have volume, you can get price action, but if there's a big sell order here and a big buy order here, all you're gonna do is you're gonna be basically gonna be still stay stagnant while you have high volume. So high volume does not necessarily correlate to a lot of price action. You can buy a lot and you can sell a lot, and you might see something like this happening. You might see something like this happening. Let me get rid of this stuff before I move on to something else. But let me do some quick cleanup here. All right, so let me go to here to the Bitcoin, and let me go on the daily, and let's auto adjust. It's the Bitcoin dominance. Let's go to Bitcoin price. So a couple of things, right? Less volume, price moved up. That is fine. That just means the order book got bought back to the upside, and there was not a lot of downwards pressure. All right, there was no